We're at Bush's Water Sports Park in Bala today, and what's a better environment than sitting out in the wide open space here, charcoal barbecue, and then just getting those ribs going, caramelizing them up, throw them up at the table, and just let everyone attack it. Today, this sauce, the Chipotle Maple Barbecue Sauce, is going to be savory, sweet, and a little bit of heat at the back end of that. So we're going to start with some of our minced onion and garlic. Then we're going to add some of the smoky chipotle peppers, my personal favorite. We're going to add some of our fresh pineapple, and then a touch of chili powder. Then we've got some of our paprika. We're going to add some brown sugar, give it some of that sweetness for caramelization. A little more sweet, we're going to add some more honey. Some Canadian maple syrup. That should give us some nice sweetness. And we're going to use ketchup for this recipe. You can use tomato paste and do your own ketchup if you'd like. We've got some kosher salt here to round out some of the flavors. That is it. Then we would take this recipe here, blend it down, and honestly, you can start chunky, you can get it really emulsified and get it really thin. All depends on your personal preference. So these ribs have been braised, so it's a wet cooking method. So what we do is we actually take the ribs, score the back of it with the tip of a knife to loosen some of the membrane. So we actually do a simple mirepoix, which is carrot, celery, onion in a pan, and then we take that, throw it in to liquid, so it could be water, stock of any kind, anything that you're looking for to introduce some flavor to the product. We wrap those up nice and tight, and that's one of the keys to the braising process, is to keep that heat and that steam inside the pan, so you don't want any holes in there. It's not that difficult of a process to do. You'd be surprised how easy you can braise a rack of ribs in 2.5 hours at home and have a magic product on the barbecue later that evening. And one of the tricks that you want with your racks of ribs is you want to put bone down first. That'll help it give a better even cooking. And as you can see, as we start to cook them, because they've been braised, they're starting to fall apart already, which is just a beautiful thing. So now we've had them on the grill for about 14 minutes. I'm just going to start lathering a nice coat of barbecue sauce and then layer the sauce on it and then flip it and layer it and flip it and layer it. And that's where you get those just mounds of flavor that keep coming on and that caramelization. You just get that candy coating on top of these ribs. Just the ability to be able to move my tongs in there and split apart those beautiful ribs. That's what we're looking for. That's what braising is going to give you. And it's pretty cool when you see someone's face go, wow, like that's magic, that is awesome. And that's what we're trying to do every day, is just find those recipes, find those ingredients that make people stop just for a second and go, wow, that's deadly, that is good stuff.